It's Marvel's Secret Wars.
He's Ash.
He's David.
I'm Batman.
What?
This is the Artful Pose.
Let's try it again. Well, hello everybody. This is the Professor, and welcome to the Artful Pose. And today I have such a special treat. Finally got Daredevil. Secret Wars Daredevil, that baby, from Marvel Legends. And I've been really excited for this one because I missed out on that 3-pack that came with the Daredevil, Elektra, and Bullseye, and that was the closest one that we had to a updated body buck, updated everything suitable for that of the blind lawyer Matt Murdock. And all of a sudden we got a showcase from Hasbro and blew my mind because they made the Secret Wars one, and I remember I had this little one as a kid and I loved it. It was the closest thing I could get to a Daredevil at that time. He wasn't very poseable, for those of you who did own this at the time. It was just a basic type of Kenner type, little bit of movement, and now we got one that has a lot of movement. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So let's not hesitate anymore. Let's just look at the box. It's got your classic blister card packaging, Marvel Legends, Secret Wars. It's part of that line. And then at the back, we get the whole roster, what you can do with the lenticular shield thing, a brief synopsis of what's going on. I love this. It says enhanced hearing as Daredevil. He uses his radar sense and enhanced hearing as Daredevil to thwart Dr. Doom's plans to black out New York City, which, as we know, means nothing to Daredevil. In fact, he probably is going to be, if I remember that story correctly, he thrived. So let's crack him open and let's look at the blind lawyer, the man without fear, Daredevil. Well, the jury's out and the lawyer's in. Here we have him. The new Secret Wars Daredevil. Whoa. Oh my goodness. In fact, David probably will tell you that I had a complete conniption when this guy was announced. I was super excited. I mean, the DD is very visible. I mean, we have the additional lines, but still, it's finally a buff, but athletic and agile type Daredevil, which, as we all know, is all about them acrobats. So let's delve into him. Let's check out that face. I love this face sculpt. It is very, very just classic red suit Daredevil with the decent sized horns. So they're not curved, they're not too long, they're just basic. I do like the more broader horn. That's actually more my style, but this one, still love it. And I love the furrowed brow. That's just great. And the red eyes and just the, that's Matt Murdock's jaw. Oh, he is great. The paint apps are pretty simple. He's solid red. Most is around the face, which is very well done. I love the shading on the lips for the differentiation of color. I'm very happy they did do the Secret Wars one because the DD is so visible. It's great. Not so fond of the line going down the boot, but you could easily, because this is sculpted red, if you wanted to take some rubbing alcohol or even some paint thinner, you could do a little touch to get rid of it, or you can find that same color red and then paint it over. I'm happy with it regardless. So what does he come with? He comes with a fist hand, because he's all about punching with the boxer. He's got one feely hand, which is hinged, which is great, so you can do the whole, feeling around. Gropey. Comes with his billy club. That is detachable, at least it should. Comes with this little extension piece. Now, I don't know about this. I have my qualms. I know what they were going for was that if you do have any additional DD attachments with the wire, you can. So this little piece comes right off. But be careful, because I could just see the carpet monster eating this one. I might just keep it attached and leave it as is. And does it fit into his billy club holster? Let's see. I have to flip it around. It does. They fit right there. Do they stay in? So if you want to get those upside down poses, yeah, they stay in pretty tight. All right. And the Pierre de Resistance, the radar sense. Oh, this is so cool. We have never gotten this. This is finally a prop for Daredevil emphasizing his main superpower, which is his radar sense and hearing. That's so cool. I love this. And if you love this and you like this type of content, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're putting out videos as fast as we can, so we'll always have content ready for you. We have discussions, we have toy reviews, we run the gamut. I'm trying to convince Dave if we can incorporate some gaming, but we'll see. But yeah, check that out. It does the effect! That's awesome. All right, so let's take it out. Let's go into some articulation. He can look up this high. Can look down that low. Does he have some head wobble? Yeah, he can do a little like, what are you talking about, Willis? Arms can go out this far. Very nice. He does have the butterfly joint, which is, oh, so welcome for a Daredevil. It's great. Double hinged elbows. And one thing I really love that they did, let me straighten out, the creases. They didn't have to do that. They could have just done a nice, even in the comic books, it's just usually clean, but they included folds in such interesting areas. And just so you emphasize that it's a glove, if you can tell, oh, it's a little too close, there's even a little bit of piping on the glove. And just and he's got the hinge on this hand. Hinge on, does he have it on this? Yeah. So he can do those billy club. He has a dumbbell joint right here, right under the rib cage. So you can rotate. That's where you're going to be. No waist swivel. It's kind of like those new Spider-Man. No waist swivel. You can rotate right there. Can go about, let me straighten him out. Go that far back. Double hinged. Oh wait, let's do the kick. With the billy club, this limits, but let's take the billy club out. Do a split that far. Double jointed knees. And again, the fabric folds. That's amazing. Does he have a boot cut? And he has a boot cut. And of course, ankle rockers. Which, I know this is just kind of like basic now for some Marvel Legends, but for Daredevil, we've been wanting it for so long. I love it. Absolutely love it. I am very, very thrilled to be getting this. I know David knew that I was going to have a huge conniption. This was on my top list of characters to come out, and I'm glad they did. So let's put him up. How does he suit with Daredevil classic villain, a hand ninja? Decent scale. Here you go with the hand ninja. Now let's compare him to another Daredevil. We have the 90s armored Daredevil. I love this one. It was so super impractical. Like anything's practical in a comic book. But I just love the design. I love the DD on the lapel, and I love the armor. So there he is next to the armored look. Very nice. Goes with it. And let's compare him to the MCU, or I guess now Disney Plus / Netflix Daredevil. Same height. Ooh, very nice. Which means if you have a Kingpin, an MCU Kingpin, which is actually a little bit easier to get than the giant Kingpin, it kind of suits pretty well. Decent height. Alright, so I have a Spider-Man I was able to find. Here we have 2099. So similar, you can tell that this is your standard Spider-Man buck, and they made Matt much more buff. There's no such thing as buffer. You can see Miguel stands a little bit taller than Matt. And if you have the Gamerverse Punisher, would actually go very well with this one. So here we go. You gotta kill them, huh, Red? No, Matt. No. So yeah, goes really well. So if you want to do your little face-off, you can. Very nice. And let's compare them to David's favorite. We have the Masters of the Universe Origins 2000X line Skeletor. I did say these are run a little bit taller than your other Origins line, so let's see how he stands up against Skeletor. Oh my god! You can actually use him. Maybe. That's pretty cool. You see that, David? You boob. Let's go with another one of my favorite red characters, this time from DC. We have Wally West the Flash, which for a 7-inch scale you can tell they're much taller. And for our DC Vigilante, who also is based off of a creature who has trouble seeing, we have Batman. This is the Rebirth McFarlane Batman. It was reissued with the purple cape. I love that purple cape. So there you go. Much taller. So overall, I am extremely happy with this. I'm so excited. This was well worth the wait. I mean, can't wait to get some poses on them. And the fact that we can now with Daredevil. It's just the icing on the cake. Alright, well, if you like the video, if you like Daredevil, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Spread the word. We're going to try to make videos every day, put them out as much as possible. So let us know what you like. Let us know what you think in the comments. We love hearing from you. It's been positive so far. Even if you have some criticism, if you say, hey, try this or try that, we're all ears. So let us know. And as always, this is the Professor signing off, and may all your poses be artful.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.